Isn't it sad that the one thing that most of us humans are not aligned with is self-love? A lot of us think of self-love and they think, oh no, no, that's egotistical. No, deep, deep, deep love and respect for self is not egotistical at all. We're not talking surface level, look in the mirror and don't like the way you look. I mean, that's part of it, but a lot of us unfortunately have a deep disgust and loathing of ourselves. We're critical of ourselves, we're judgmental of ourselves, we don't like ourselves. We look in the mirror and we don't like what we see, not just about looks, but most of us haven't got that self-love alignment. And that's quite a hard journey because true self-love really has to peel back a lot of the layers. And how you know if you're not aligned with self-love is that most of your life you'll go through experiences where people and situations will mirror back to you that you don't love yourself. So if people treat you with disrespect, if people are not loving towards you, if people are unkind towards you, if they're critical, they're judgmental, all they are doing by default is showing you where you don't love yourself. And a lot of us cringe. We absolutely cringe. Oh God, no. If we had to look in the mirror and say, I love you to yourself, most of us cringe. Some of us are able to do it, but that's quite a hard journey, that one. If we all deeply, truly loved ourselves, deeply accepted ourselves, we would see a different projection out in the world. We wouldn't see the shittiness out in the world right now, because if we were all in alignment with self-love, we'd see a lot of peace and harmony reflected back to us all. So one of the main things that we really need to try and let go of is anything that isn't aligned with not loving yourself. Isn't that really sad that most of us loathe ourselves? You might be someone that say, oh no, I don't hate myself. But if you really peel back the layers, there's some sort of program running there that doesn't really like yourself. It's sad, isn't it, really? We want to give all this love to other people, and sometimes we say, oh, it's never given back, I never seem to see it coming back to me. Ask yourself how much you truly love and respect yourself. That is tricky. It's not an easy one. It's not easy at all, okay? But start today asking yourself, you can muscle test it. If many of you know how to muscle test, you can ask yourself, am I in alignment with self-love? I'd say most of us would get a no. How depressing is that? We are the most important people in our lives, not in an egotistical way, but if we can't deeply love, care and respect ourselves, we can't expect that to be reflected back to us. So you'll know if you're not in alignment with self-love because of everything that gets reflected back to you. And when you do start coming into alignment with truly deeply loving yourself, all of the reflection situations, people around you will change, and they will evidence to you that you are starting to align with that by showing love to you.